Where's my little candle? Hello, everybody. Okay, let's enjoy this meditation. So, choosing joy and love while we're going through whatever we're going through. So, basically, what we will do is we will acknowledge that emotions happen, things happen, that life is full of a variety of feelings, and we're not going to be in denial about them because they're there for a reason. But sometimes we might be dwelling in something a lot, like we might be really spiraling down, we might be really feeling upset, and we might feel we don't know how to get out of it. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we need to really immerse in something and really purge it and really meet it. And other times it's just something that's been going on and on and on, and you just want to enjoy. You just want to get back into your true nature underneath all that, which is to be able to feel and love. So it's beautiful to realize that amongst all the sound, the silence sits under it, the stillness. Amongst all the busyness, we have the stillness. And it's the same for all the emotional states. There's a true nature that we have. And a true nature, if you look at any child that is free and that hasn't been, hurt or manipulated, and it is allowed to do what it will do, it will be full of curiosity and love and natural openness. It's that joy and that love, which is really our biology, you could even say. It thrives on it. And we all know that the more happy we are and the more we tune into well-being, which is joy and just a burst of life force, the more aligned we feel and the more the body actually feels healthy and rejuvenated and alive, and it drops the age of heaviness. I mean, I see people when they come to my sessions, or if they have a sound bath with me, or if they're releasing stress from either this life or past lives, just their whole face I see changing. Their whole heaviness and tension dissolves, and the body goes into beautiful, relaxed self-healing. So know that it is inside you, and if you haven't felt deepest love or deepest joy in this lifetime, it was there before, and something maybe from a past life is still affecting you now, which can be released. I do this all the time in my room with people. It is so easy. The world is accelerating as we evolve. Everything is accelerating. And these releases and recognitions of where the root cause of a particular fear or suffering is, or a particular belief, they are easily seen these days and dissolve. And there always is a root cause for everything why you are suffering. It's never random, it's never inexplicable. There is some learning there, and there was or is an experience around it, which we kind of embodied and got programmed, and so it runs and runs and runs like that. So allow yourself to know that all you need is within you, and sitting tall and straight, or resting and lying down, whatever works for you today. And let your hands become soft and open. Roll the shoulders back. Let your heart be free. And I want you to just drop into the breath, in the body, letting your face relax. Your jaw is soft. And allowing yourself to feel how the breath is moving in and out of your body, becoming really present of this very moment. Let all the sounds around you help you to relax even more into this now. Let any thoughts that come and go be observed by you, because you are already observing that each time. It's just about acknowledging this fact. Allow the shoulders to relax now, and feel energy flowing from your shoulders down your arms, both sides. your elbows, your lower arms, your wrists, the inside of your hands, and the outside of your hands relaxed. When we breathe slowly and consciously allow the body to become heavy and soft, it becomes very easy into a meditative state. So allowing yourself now to realize on a deeper level, giving yourself this utter permission to know that you are love and joy, and that those can come to the arising surface whenever you like, whenever you choose. And love and joy don't have to be dynamic and crazy. They can be. You might want to burst into sound, I was going to say, which is singing, or you might want to burst into dancing. You might want to burst into giving yourself a hug, or going out there and, doing something that you've held back on for a while, and just feel that energy. Because guess what? When you come into your true nature and release the heaviness around it, you feel a burst of energy that will catapult you into what you really, really want to do, what your soul passion is. So you have this within you, you can tune into it, and it will enhance your life. And it will also help you to navigate through any challenges of having less money than you want, having less love around you, or relationships that you enjoy, feeling not so good about yourself, feeling you need to be healthier, or you need, you need something that you can't have. That you like a massage or a nature walk or healthy clean water or something to nurture yourself, whatever that is for you. Okay, it could be millions of things. Everyone has different value systems. So I want you to know that this happiness or joy and love doesn't have to be expressed in a specific way. It is something you can feel deep in you, and you can be very silent about it. It can be very soft, where people barely notice, but they feel your radiance. You feel that. It's a presence within you. And your own personality and style will know how to be with that and how to express that. Or not express it and just experience it. So as you sit or rest, we're going to imagine now that we're navigating through life as we do every day. And as we're walking on a path in front of you, there's this path which is your unique path, and it could be beautiful with flowers either side. It could be having rocks and boulders. It could even have walls that you're climbing. It could even be, something you need to smash aside, illusions, jungles, whatever you consider. And it could be very interesting. Everyone's path is very interesting and perfectly unique, and exactly what you have signed up for and what your soul wants to journey and learn from. Now, the beauty is that the more present you are and open to learning, by relaxing and being centered within and really feeling the length of your spine, your breath, feeling that confidence and majesty inside you, the easier it will be to overcome any obstacles and to learn from them and dissolve them thereby. The more we get into fear and into shallow breath and tension, the more the problems will actually seem bigger and insurmountable, and the creative solutions to them will seem very distant and unachievable. That's really how it is, honestly. This is experiment yourself. You don't need to take my word for it. This is how life is wired. So now you've got this path in front of you, and if you're visual, imagine it. If you're not visual, just know there is a path in front of you, and your intention for this practice will take you to this release and this awareness. So there's this path, and I want you to imagine now, oh wow, you're looking to the right as you're walking, and there's all sorts of things going on. Maybe beauty, maybe innovation, maybe stress, maybe political unrest, maybe, someone freaking out. And you walk around, and to the left you might see a beautiful plant or a building, and you might see the infinite sky above you. but you also see people suffering, and you might meet somebody that you want to help, and you might notice something is really stressing you out. You don't even know if it's real or not. You don't even know what someone has said, if that is just a propaganda, or if it is something that's really just scaring everybody for no good reason, because there's no proof for anything. Everything is changing and evolving, and everything that you are witnessing has many factors to it, many possible ways of looking at it. For example, the agendas that might be out there, and there are many agendas, of course, because humans have agendas either for well-being or for control or for surrender or for helping or for praying or for sending light. But those agendas, like, you can even turn them around, so that, for example, something can be a negative agenda. Okay, this is important, and it kind of an intent to make you feel trapped and in fear. But because it is there, it's actually leading, like fire. When it creates enough heat, opens a seed to sprout. That intense heat and that intense pressure opens things up and actually leads you or humanity into some amazing awareness that is more powerful than any fear or any oppression or any doubts or any, making yourself small, feeling uncomfortable. So I want you to know that you're looking left and right on your path. You're walking that path in our illusion of time, in our beautiful concept of duality. You can experience the sun, the rain, the mountains, the valleys. You can experience tropics or being parched in the desert. You can experience being surrounded by millions of people or feeling completely isolated and alone. You can experience everything, which is the beauty of this dimension. It is amazing. And the beauty is that you can also choose love, joy, or you can choose the opposite and learn how much you really want love or joy. Or you can understand that everything is kind of connected to each other and enjoy the journey, knowing there's the stillness within and the love within, and opening up to let it lead the way. And there's nothing wrong with feeling small and forgetting that as well. There will be times when we will feel, what is all this? The intellect will not know the answers, because it never can, because this is way beyond the intellect. And you will wonder, what am I? Who am I? Where is all this stuff? And the very next day, you might feel inspired and get out of your bed and walk outside into your garden or into your world, full of passion, full of inspiration, and you don't even know, and you haven't even got the time to maybe contemplate, why did yesterday feel so heavy and today feels so full of light? So we have these choices, and where I'm going with this is that we also have this choice as a meditating person, as a person that wants to enable their choices, as a person who wants to realize on a deep level that everything is just going to come and go, that you can also choose love and joy, like a radio channel, like a TV channel, like a kind of person that you might want to hang out with, their frequency. So as you are imagining with your eyes closed now, walking your journey in 3D, while you are already aware of your 4-dimensional state, maybe your 5th-dimensional state, and your capacity to go beyond duality, to not feel this identification, but to enjoy life, realizing you're a being of energy. When you are walking this path, depending on your integration, your space, your perception from within, which is a program. If we didn't have the programs, we would perceive everything at once, and we don't have the embodiment yet to be able to hold that much information. So see that as you observe this, you can choose to breathe in and out love and tap into love and joy. You can remember a time when you felt love and joy. Go for it. Like that, boom. You remembering love and joy when you felt it? Breathe it and feel it. You've tuned into that. It's a choice. It's like going into a shop and choosing what you want to buy or what you want to look at. So feel that you are remembering a time of love, feeling a sensation of love, a color of love, joy, maybe when you were creative, or maybe you're helping a baby or a kitten, or walking in nature, or when you fell in love, or whatever that is, a past memory, or maybe you watched a movie that elicited this feeling inside you. Connect with it now. There it is, right now. It's an instant thing. This is the beauty. It's right here. If we're especially used to meditating and connecting and letting ourselves switch our projections, we are like an amazing queen or king of projecting, creating, and this is where we are. So right now, if you're sitting with me, you are spending your moment sitting with me, listening to my voice and going into your dimension and perception of what that means for you. But if you were outside or with someone else, it would be again another perception. And between the two people or the many people, everyone is perceiving a different reality. Quantum physics has shown that our attention affects the outcome, the way a particle will move or create into something. Thank God. And so they can help your intellect to realize that's what's happening. The yogis have always said it. And you change your reality by what you perceive. And you can only perceive what you tend to expect or what you open up to. So when you walk into a room, quite amazingly, there are going to be so many things to perceive, and yet each person that walks in will remember different things. Some people I will be completely oblivious to certain things, like maybe the pink flower behind me, the Buddha, the red table, the plant, the light, the yoga mat, harmonium, whatever it is, whatever's around. Maybe some people will think I wore something blue, some people will think I wore something white, something funny and ponchoy. Everyone will only perceive something that they kind of expect, that they've seen before, and that they're ready to see. And this is the beauty. If you're ready to see more and you're kind of tired of your restricted world, which is still only a little cocoon, then when you meditate and open to it for expansion, you can start to see this. You open up into the other dimension of your being. So let's breathe in, belly expanding. Breathe out, belly moving back towards the spine, getting grounded within. The martial artist and yogic technique, you need to be grounded in the body because this is where our experiences are. This is how we do life, so to speak. No escape from this, and also it is a gift. So you inhale, expand your belly. Exhale, move the belly back towards the spine, being here and now. Now imagine the tailbone connecting down into the earth. Base chakra energy, nurturing earth, connecting, nurtured. You need to be grounded to feel that you can integrate things. There's no escape from this. If you're in pain, feel it and breathe into it to your capacity and realize it is a sensation. There are techniques where people have, tooth operations and all sorts of things with the mind alert and no anesthetic because it is a mindset. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying you should do that, but I'm saying it is an option. So imagine your earth chakra moving down, your base chakra down into the ground, connecting with Mother Earth, that nurturing earth mother energy, that femininity from which we live. The planet is all about that beautiful vibration, creation, infinite potential. Bring that moving energy up from the earth, nurturing you up back into the spine through the spinal column, allowing your spine to feel tall and straight and nurtured. And feel the crown center filled with light. You are surrounded by light and love, opening up and expanding your awareness to the central sun or the origin of your being, your source and your home outside of this body. Bring your awareness up. Feel that light connection right now, how beautiful it is, full of nurturing and wisdom and light and consciousness. And feel that you're getting that and bringing even more down again into your crown center, through your body, through all the cells of your being. Now feel that this energy is intermingling, creating harmony for your highest good within your body, through the cells, your DNA, and all that you are. Feel your heart center expand, a green or pink soft light as you breathe in and out, connecting with inner love, which is pulsing through you every moment, which is a great healing force, a great miracle creator. And it naturally takes you into joy, which is all yours, the joy of the breath, the joy of existence, this very delicious moment right now. Breathe it in. Celebrate it. Feel the gratitude for this awareness. Breathing out. That's right. And breathe it in. Really tank up on this awareness. And know that now, as you are having this awareness enhanced, as you have moved it through your cells and your DNA, see that path in front of you, and you can watch the world, and you can engage, and you can always come back whenever you need to center back into love and joy as a vibration, as a frequency of healing, consciousness, elevation, evolution, and letting that be your navigation system for your day. You're allowed to change plans according to your wisdom and your newfound love and joy that might be accelerated and more expanded within you. You're allowed to change plans and spend time nurturing yourself, choosing different people, different environments, creating your life and your day, which will, like a wave, affect those around you. It will benefit your family that's living in your space, your neighborhood, your suburb, your continent, the planet. Honoring yourself. You can express with love if you've made certain plans and you're giving too much to others, that you actually need to fill your own cup and say, I love you so much. I need to fill my own cup so I can love you more. I need to just take care of myself so I don't be a burden upon you, so I don't get needy on you because I'm filling my own cup first. And guess what? When you do, the world mirrors this back to you. So open your arms and embrace yourself. Love, breathe it in. Exhale, let your hands drop. Let your hands be soft, palms open and receptive. Trusting the flow of life. Trusting the experience that is here for you right this moment. And if this has triggered any pain, any sadness, like wishing you had done this before, or wishing you could live like this 24/7, and I want you to know that this moment right now affects your past and affects the future, which are concepts. And allow yourself to know that you have traveled perfectly because you had what you had, the wisdoms, the knowing, the blockages, the barriers that were there to create that journey. It's not all about sitting here like a blossom radiating in love. It is a three-dimensional reality where we have duality. It is natural to experience those, so don't beat yourself up. It's actually normal and natural, and you don't know the impact that you had on someone else so that they can evolve and they can also embrace the duality and rise through that into greater love, into greater joy, and into awakening into their true selves. The beauty of awakening into your true self arises also from having forgotten who you are. It's like kids playing hide and seek. It's so cute. They close their eyes and they think you can't see them and they go open, peekaboo, and they're so excited. To me, I've always loved this when I was with my kids and when I was, just being a kid myself. This idea of hide and seek, of not seeing, and then the excitement of seeing. Tap into that and love the fact that you couldn't see before and now you can see. How exciting is that? And what else can you see? What else? And what if you can open up even more? What is there? And embellish this. And if you experience fear, then notice that fear as part of an awakening as well. Use everything that's coming to help you to awaken into, wow, there is fear. Wow, there's hope. Wow, there's inspiration. And I'm actually beyond that. I'm the one observing it. I'm the one journeying in this amazing way. I'm the one who gets to experience polarity. I'm the one that gets to experience what it's like to hug the one I love and to feel those energies that seem to be separate before merge. Wow, I'm allowed to experience that and to actually see through their eyes how they view the world, which is so different to the way I view it. It's so fascinating and such a gift. So I hope that you've enjoyed this small contemplation and meditation on embracing joy and love while we are journeying, like a choice. So as you are moving through your days, you might be doing the dishes, you might be gardening, you might be working, you might be dealing with clients, you might be, enjoying playing with your kiddies, you might be wanting to help someone who's very upset. Remember, wow, there's the polarity, there's the richness, and right now, let's focus on love and joy. Let's breathe it in. Perhaps feel a light that is linked with that right now. Feel what comes up as what is the light, the color that represents this frequency of energy for you. And bring that color through your whole body, like a bubble within you and around you. And then go, okay, now I can meet, my client. I can meet my challenge with the neighbor, or I can meet this work project, or the news out there, or whatever I need to do. And feel if that feels right for you. Sometimes we need to drop into that people's energy to relate to them as well. Sometimes we need to be in our love and in our joy to be able to lift ourselves and them up and out so that they can see outside of their vista point of view and go, wow, yes, I remember when I felt joy. I can choose that. I remember when I felt like this as a kid. I can choose that. And why didn't I choose this before? It seems so easy. But here it is, that's right. And it's okay to remember now, or tomorrow, or 5 years ago. It's okay. Making it okay is super important to help. When we don't make things okay, we go into intellect, we contract, and it's very hard to just be and feel the sensations because the intellect isn't so much about that. So I could go on and on and on, but I'll stop here for now. I hope you've enjoyed. If you enjoyed it, please comment and like and share. I really want to grow my audience so that I can serve more people. I get inspired by questions, by requests, and that same goes for my yoga classes and my one-on-ones, which I'm having, which are super powerful. I see women every week, many times, who are just letting go of things that have been carried all their lives. I get this a lot. I've been like this all my life. I'm like, that's fantastic news because that means that something was planted there. It's nothing about, something specifically with you at all. It's about a particular source that was there all your life, which was either during birth or conception or, of course, in utero or the past. And we can get to that. It means that now that you see this, the journey of that gift and that contract is finished, and we can remove it. You have learned all these things. The women I see are usually ready and they're getting it, and they just need that final allowing of really getting into the root cause because they've learned all the learnings, and to see that life, to feel that gratitude for that learning, and to smile and go, yeah, that's done. I really see it. That was like a movie. It was like an imprint. And I realized I can let that go and it's gone. And as we accelerate, this is what's happening. I'm so passionate about this because as we moving into higher frequencies, we can't keep carrying these old things along. And I'm here to help you accelerate that very easily and joyfully. No re-traumatizing, nothing. So good. I have to express it because you could be spending hours, years, medicines, sufferings, causing more problems in relationships, not living your health, maybe seeing a physio, which is great. I love physios, maybe going to 10,000 yoga classes, millions of online, and all of this is great. But when you get rid of that root cause, you can embrace the yoga and the online so much more because you got rid of that layer which is keeping you stuck, which will keep sabotaging in your unconscious to go back until that is released. So you keep evolving and going back to this, evolving, and that because it's a hook. It's like you're trying to catapult yourself out into the universe, but you still have, your bungee rope, so to speak, downwards this time, as the reverse to bungee jump, attached to this life which needs to be released, attached to this learning which needs to be fully integrated. And it's simple, and we don't need to suffer anymore. This is wonderful. So I hope you enjoy. Really get into it. Light a candle, meditate, feel the gratitude. Here's my little candle. Use the essential oils to enhance your vibration, to connect with nature's vibration. Use ethical ones because there's unethical ones. Please, everything is about ethics, about vibration, honoring nature. The ethical ones are some of which I subscribe to and can help you with. And, do the things that you can that work with love and where it's a win-win situation. Everybody benefits. The way things are harvested, the earth, the people involved, you. And that vibration carries through as you breathe in the essential oil, as you breathe in this moment, as you buy things from places that are eco-friendly, as you walk on the earth making your world as natural as possible, doing with a bit less and sharing your excess with those who need it. So enjoy, please comment, please like. I would really love that. I really appreciate that if you can. And see you next time, next Saturday. And whenever you're watching the replay, I'm going to, it's like I'm doing a cheers with the candle. I am. You are the light and you have all you need within you. Enjoy your now.